Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm doing a home project and I'm painting an upper and lower, Aero Precision upper and lower for an AR-15 build. But I'm using some really high quality products to paint a woodland camo, basically the same camo that they used to use like in the 90s. And so let me show you these products and then we're gonna get started on this project. Okay, so what we have here is obviously we have an Aero Precision upper and lower. And that is the only part of the AR-15 that I'm going to paint. But I didn't go with this traditional rattle can. If you look online, you're going to see a ton of videos about regular rattle can camo paint. These are different. So these are supposed to be much higher quality KBS coatings. Okay, they do a lot of Cerakote. They do a lot of different types of high quality paints. And this is a kit they have where 4 cans come together, so you can do like a woodland camo look, but that is the exact type of camo I'm trying to imitate. And so I thought I'd give this a try. Now it's very expensive. This kit of 4 cans costs like 75 bucks. They did give me a military discount, so that's good. But I really like the colors that are on this kit. And they closely match what the real military used to use on their BDUs. So, and then another thing is a lot of people take masking tape and they cut out their shapes. But what I did is I went and bought this kit from Freedom Stencils. Yeah, Freedom Stencils. And again, this is, I can't remember if it was like 20 or 30 bucks, so it's not cheap. But what you get is a 3-part stencil kit, and each one has a different type of pattern. All right, obviously it's very tough to see, but they have a different type of pattern. So you put one pattern down, you spray it, put the second one over the top of it, you spray it, and then the third. So anyways, that's my project. I'm going to paint this upper and lower, a matching Aero Precision enhanced upper and lower, and we're going to make it look like that, hopefully. So wish me luck. Let's check it out. Now, if you're going to do a project like this, to get the paint to stick, of course, first you need to degrease it. So I've already taken some simple green degreaser, and I've cleaned it, scrubbed it down, and I used some compressed air, and I blew all the parts out, and then let it sit overnight. So this is dry. And then there's 4 colors, so green, tan, brown, and black. This is already black, but I am going to put a base coat of black on, just so that the texture of all 4 colors is the exact same. I know it's black. I could do this one first, but I want the texture to be matching. I want it to be as nice as possible. But first thing you got to do, obviously, is you got to mask off all these places that you don't want to paint. So first I'm going to spend some time cutting up some masking tape. I'm going to probably put paper towels or something inside there so it doesn't put paint in the inside. I'm just going to mask it off. So let's get to masking. Now, one of my tricks is I'll go ahead and stuff the inside of these with some shop paper towels, and then I'll tape it, because that just ensures that I'm not going to get any paint down in this area, like where the bolt carrier group goes, or even through that window. If that's already full of paper towels, then that'll just keep the paint out. So I do that. I've only painted one of these before and it worked pretty good. So I'm just going to do that method again. Okay, so I'm happy with this tape job. As you can see, that I filled all the inside spots with those paper towels, and then I just taped up everything else that I wanted to tape off. My forward assist, I don't want to put tape on anything that's going to push in or have movement on it, because I don't want the paint to wear off. So forward assist is covered. The whole backing plate is covered. So I didn't actually expect to paint a grip, but I have 2 extra MFT grips. I'm not going to use them for any of my builds. And so I just went ahead and attached it. And you can see I got this block in here too. This is a normal block that you do work on. Hold your AR so you can do some work on it. But I taped it up, so I'm not going to ruin it. But that's it. I think my tape job is complete. And so I'm going to get this on the stand and get a coat of black paint on first, and then I'm going to go get breakfast and then come back and work on the stencil. Let's do this. Just one more detail before I paint. I stopped myself and said, I want that A. I want the Aero Precision A showing. So it took me 2 tries. I had to use 2 different types of sharp knives to try to get it cut properly. But I'm happy with the results now. And man, I want that A on the end for Aero Precision to shine, because they are an outstanding company. So, all right, now we're ready to paint. All right, so first coat's going to be a light coat of black, flat black. And again, it's already all black, so I could leave it if I wanted to, but I really want the texture to match and be consistent throughout the entire camo pattern. I don't want to take off the colored stencil and then have this flat, smooth black at the bottom. I want it to be all matching. So, first step is to just put some black paint on it. I actually have this duster for my binoculars that I just got for Christmas. So, hey, why not use it? Really, my goal of this is to do the best job I can. I mean, I spent a lot of money on these supplies. The can, you know, you're talking about $100. $75 for 4 cans of spray paint. And then $30 for the stencil kit. And this build is supposed to be, my goal is to make it a nicer one of my builds. It won't be my best, but I want it to be fairly nice. When you spray paint, you need to start off the project, get a stream going, go all the way through. Don't stop until you're past the project, okay? That's what we're doing here. So far, this paint is going on real smooth. At least it seems like it. It seems like it's consistent. Seems like it's high quality. Wow. Wow. It smells different than regular paint too. I know that sounds weird, but this is supposed to be a very high quality, different type of product. Not just like your regular rattle can paint, okay? And we're going to find out today if that's the case or if it's just bogus. Now this was a really good choice to use this paint rather than the black finish, because this is a matte black and the finish that was on it was more glossy. So this really is looking nice. Wow, wow. Okay, well, we waited a little longer this time, and hopefully it's a little more dry. And it's time to put some stencils on this thing. So, gosh, I'll just be gentle. So we have the first sheet here, and we're just gonna strategically place these on here and hope we don't screw it up. So let's do this. I don't think gloves are actually gonna be good for this. I think it'd be better without gloves. Alright, so the next color we're going to do is tan. It says you want to do the lightest colors first and move out to the dark. So I've got my stencils applied. Let's see how this paint looks. There we go. Whew, here goes nothing. Oh my gosh. so it's dried enough for now. Got our tan one. Now we have to do the next layer of stencils, which is the stencil kit number 2. And then we're gonna go brown paint before we do the big ones in green. So yeah, let's apply some stencils here. Okay, so we got our tan coat down. We got new stencils off of the second sheet, which are a little bit larger than the first sheet. We got them on both sides, and so yeah, we're gonna do brown now. That's the next color, and then we put on, the final step is the large ones, and then green. Time to do brown. So you see I changed it up. I put my drying station inside because I needed to be warmer because it wasn't drying fast enough. So here we go. There we go. Just like that. Wow, that was awesome. That, I know there's no light here, but man, that came out freaking nice. Okay, let's let this dry and then we do our last coat. Okay, I'm kind of in a hurry, but I have to get this last coat on because we have to leave. But so, you know, I'm down to the brown here. I've got the largest stencils, stencil pack 3. So now the goal is to get this finished. So let's do this. The moment of truth. How does it come out? Did I ruin the paint? Oh my gosh, please come off. Okay, we'll get a video of me undoing this side here. The other side seemed to come out pretty good. Not as perfect as I expected, but not bad. Okay, so I mean the project, well, I thought it was done, but I did learn something. I decided to put clear coat on this because it's just a little bit uneven because you have all these different layers, and my fingerprints left some fingerprints on the black paint and stuff, and it just kind of annoyed me, and I just decided that I was going to do clear coat on it. So that's what I'm doing. I made a mistake of taking off the masking, but so I'm going to remask a few areas, and then I'm going to clear coat it with 2 coats of clear coat, and then let it dry for like several days. So anyways, that's the new plan to try to finish up this project. I understand this is not the most exciting video, but hey, we're getting it done. Oh wow, that just changed this big time. This clear coat is changing the look big time. Big time. Oh wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay, this is a very important part of this build. I was very hesitant to put clear coat on this build. and I got through with my 4 layers of camouflage, and they were just uneven. They were not only that, they were uneven, they were sticky. Like, I touched a few pieces on there, and I regret this, and it would leave streaks and grease from my fingers and fingerprints on the gun. And I was very frustrated about that because, you know, 4 layers, this is a long, lengthy project. And so what I decided to do, I cleaned it the best I could, and I decided to go ahead and try clear coat. And so what I got was a Krylon, oh, actually, Rust-Oleum. So I got a matte clear coat, not shiny, matte. Rust-Oleum, it's all I had. If I would have known, I would have ordered from the brand I got the Camo paint from. But I put 3 coats of this clear coat on, and it brought this thing to life. Here's what it did. First of all, it evened out a little bit the unevenness of the multiple layers of camouflage. So it helped fill those in, and that's incredible. It also now does not leave any fingerprints or streaks or dirt or anything. All that stuff that was sticking with the paint is now slick. And so that is incredible. And also it gave it a little bit of a shiny gloss looking color to it, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want it to be super dull. I wanted the camo paint job to pop, and all of those things came true. So, you know, check this out. I'll get some good photos and everything, but this thing really came alive. Beautiful, right? Okay, wow. I haven't taken off the masking tape yet, but it's awesome. Awesome. So I'm gonna let this dry for a week. It sounds excessive, but I don't wanna mess this up. I'm gonna let it dry for a week, and then I'm gonna assemble the whole platform. But I couldn't be more pleased. So do it yourself. Spend time. Don't rush. And you can have a nice looking AR camouflage, BDU pattern camouflage AR as well. All right.